What these bitches want from a nigga? I killed this shit, now she on in the nigga. Yeah, she on in the nigga.
Good to go? All right, so I'm gonna take you guys through 1 through 10 of my footwork drills, okay? And build on top of that. And then we're gonna blend everything together. You don't even need your hands up, okay? The biggest thing is you're focusing on the footwork right now. So both of your hands down, okay? You're gonna step in forward, step over. When you step over, you're perfectly in between the ring. You don't wanna be too wide and you don't wanna be too close together where you're stepping on it perfectly. It's a game of inches. Step back, step back. Again, step, 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 step. And as you're navigating, guys, make sure that you're on the back ball, okay? The ball of your foot. You're pushing off. Your heel's off the ground as you navigate coming forward. Step, 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 step. As you're coming forward, you're leading with your left leg, your lead leg. You lead. As you go back, you lead with your back leg. Whatever direction you're going in, you need to lead with that foot in that direction, okay? So now, hands up, step, 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 step. One more time, step, 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 step. Now that's the simple one. You can continue to step, 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 step in, step out. Again, step in, step over, step back in, step out. That's 5 steps versus the 3 steps, okay? Now you're gonna do the slip parry to add on as number 2. So that's number 1. Number 2, you're gonna do the slip parry, okay? You're going to step as your head comes off center, okay? Step as your head comes off center. As you step, you pivot at an angle. You're boom, you're at a perfect angle every time. Step with the head off center, pivot, step, pivot, step, pivot, okay? Make sure when you guys step, all right, guys, as you step, your head comes off center. Step, come off center, step, come off center. Same thing going the other way. I step this way, I step this way. My head does not remain in the middle. I step here, and then I step here. When I come here, same thing, pivot out, come this way. Step this way, pivot out. And if you notice as well, guys, when I step, I sit, I drop my level. I don't just stay like this, stay high. I sit and I pivot. Same thing when I go this way. I sit as I pivot. Sit, pivot, sit, pivot. So that's number 2 and number 3. So all the way from the top, you got step, 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 step. You got step, pivot, step, pivot. That's 1 through 3. All right. Number 4, the pendulum, which is one of the more dynamic ones. Is not really needed to use that much in boxing, but once you know it, you can use it in different situations. Okay. So you're still starting from the outside. You step in with the jab. When you step in with the jab, you want to shift your weight forward. So all your weight's on your front leg. Okay. So you step, shift. As you shift, all your weight's here, you're just gonna bring your back foot in. But the big thing is to take your head off of the center line. So look at where my head is at, when my foot steps in, when my front foot steps out and replaces it. So all you're doing is replacing the foot, right? So this foot's in, this foot steps in, this foot steps out. But as you notice, my weight shifting and my head is moving to this way and it's moving this side. So you have to shift, 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 shift. Remember, you're bringing the foot that's on the outside in and replacing it. So replace it, step out. Replace it, step out. Hands down, replace it, step out. And I really like to make sure that the foot that's in is flat because that's where all your weight is. And your foot on the outside, it's on the ball. You're not flat on this foot. This foot is on the ball. And then when you replace it, you switch. Now this foot's on the ball, this foot's flat. Wherever your weight's at, your foot's flat, okay? Make sure that you're really focused on that aspect as well, because if both feet are flat as you do it, you don't feel as dynamic and you don't have the movement as much. So slip, slip, pendulum, boom. That's number 4. So all of them together, we got step, 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 step. We got slip, pivot, slip, pivot, step in, slip, pendulum, pendulum. And I do like to roll out. You add the roll. So you pendulum, pendulum, then you slip with the roll out. So step in with the jab, slip, pendulum, pendulum, roll out. Okay? So that's 4 and 5 with the roll out. Okay? Now you do that same exact thing on the other side. Okay? You want to be good on both sides. So now you got step, step. Remember, your back foot is on the ball. Your front foot is flat. Step, 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 step. Constantly moving the head. Step, step. Okay, and remember, guys, this is basic stuff. This is day one stuff that you need to learn, but you'll add on so many different layers to this to where you're sitting, you're rolling, boom, stepping, parries. You're mixing up a whole bunch of different stuff. You might slip, and instead of pivoting, you might just slip, throw, roll back. Just mixing up every little layer of it, okay? So now we're doing 5 on this side. Step, 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 step. We got slip, pivot right there. Then same thing, sit with the slip, pivot right there. That's 3. We got step in with the jab, slip, pendulum, pendulum, step with a roll out. All 5 again. Step, 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 slip, pivot, slip, pivot, step in with a jab, slip, pendulum, pendulum, roll out. That's 1 through 5. And then you have both sides. That's all 10, okay? So you mix all 10 together. Step, 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 slip, pivot, slip, pivot, step in with the jab, pendulum, pendulum, roll out, switch stances. I'm sorry. Step, 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 slip, pivot, slip, pivot, step in with the jab, slip, pendulum, pendulum, roll out. And that's your first 1 through 10. So remember, this is basic. Your first 10, you guys get this down, and then you're able to graduate to the next tier and start adding more dynamic things too. Once you have that down packed, I mean, without the ring, you have it down packed. You're just shadow boxing and you're just using it. Step in, and you just mixing it up, right? Slip, pivot, pendulum, rolls, slips, slip, pendulum, roll, slip, pivot, stepping forward, slip, pivot, slip, pivot, pendulum. And that's just the footwork. That's not even adding any punches to it, okay? Make sure that you guys work those 5 footwork drills. It's 10 altogether when you do both sides, okay? Make sure you guys implement that, and I guarantee you your head movement and your flow will look so much better, all right? See you at the next video.
What these bitches want from a nigga. I killed this shit, now she on in the nigga. Yeah, she on in the nigga.
Shot got me in this bitch.